So what is it that all of us crave? I'm going to answer that question by sharing a story with you. When I was a new therapist a very long time ago, someone asked me one simple question that would forever change how I viewed my work and really my lifelong study. And that question was, what is it that mostly walks in your door that you work with? Now, I know that that person was looking for, a diagnosable answer. Depression, anxiety, some sort of disorder. But I don't think of people that way. I don't think of people as a diagnosis. So I really had to give that question some thought. And what I realized is that what mostly came in my door was people had challenges in relationships. And I'm not just talking about romantic ones, even though that's what my channel is mostly about. I'm talking about relationships at work, at home, with parents, with children, with friends, with anyone. And it doesn't always even mean that our relationships are important to us because we need them to all be happy and fulfilling. Think about your relationship with your boss or a coworker. If you are not happy in your relationships, or at least know how to make them workable, life becomes pretty challenging. So that's when I began my lifelong journey to study relationships because, well, most of us want to have fulfilling, romantic relationships. Again, that's why I focus so much on this channel. And I know firsthand that romantic relationships are super challenging. And no one taught us how to be in a relationship. So we are all flying by the seat of our pants. But even those relationships, like at work, I'm thinking of someone, actually a few people that I work with, who bring to me the relationships that they struggle with. Like I said, for example, their boss. I worked with a few women who really struggle to find their voice with their boss. And sometimes it stems from childhood. Maybe you didn't have a voice growing up, and so you really don't know how to have a voice in your relationships at work, and even harder when it's an authority. But as we work together, I help people not only find their voice, find their courage, I guess you could say, but also learn how to use your voice, because that's really equally as important as finding your courage. And when you also think about your relationships with friends, sometimes they can be challenging. You love your friends more than anything, but if you want to sort something out, if you fear conflict, that makes that relationship really hard. So it's, I say this all the time, that we have to learn how to be in a relationship, as crazy as that may sound. I mean, I get it. We all can be in a relationship, but knowing how to be in a relationship is a very different story. So that's why I believe that the thing that we crave the most is to have relationships that are healthy. Maybe that's the best way to say it. Healthy. They don't have to be fulfilling. Like I said, our work relationships can just be work, but we have to know how to get along with people. And when we don't get along with people, life becomes very hard. Certainly the relationships that we have firsthand, our spouse, our partner, our children, those relationships are so important too, whether you're raising them or they're adults and you're trying to navigate how to have an adult relationship with your children. So this is why I believe that the most important thing that we crave in life is happy, healthy, workable relationships. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe because I would love to see you again soon.